photobomb you. Hi, this is Joel from the Like Tech channel, and this is
Annie.
Annie from Hubsan, and we're going to have some fun. Take it away, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I'm going to speak a little slower because I'm tired. Hooray!
How tired are you?
I'm exhausted. I'm delirious right now.
How long have you been on your feet today?
Since the beginning. Yesterday was even worse. It was 10:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. So you can imagine it. I think 8.5 hours. So we do have some nice up and coming new products. As you can tell, I have quite a few drones laid out in front of me. Some really, really small ones and some pretty big ones. This is not the biggest one that you will see, but it is certainly one of the best in this size range that you will see. Also price range, but we're not going to get to that right now. Let's get to the specs first. So our newest and most vaunted product right now is the Desire line, the 502S and the 502E. The 502E is the non-FPV version, and the 502S is the FPV version. The only thing that differs from the two are the FPV. So with the FPV version, you'll get a transmitter like this, except there will be switches here. This one would be this. This is the transmitter you will get with the FPV version, and this is the transmitter you will get for the non-FPV version, okay? So, what you're looking at right now is the FPV version with the white propellers. The non-FPV version has red propellers, which is the one right here. Both of the flight specs are the same, and both feature a fully fleshed out GPS suite. That is not something you usually see in this size range, because this is a tiny little chassis, and mostly, actually, one of the best beginner drones you could ever find. Okay? So let's get it started on the specs. How does it fly? It is a very, very stable flyer. It has location hold with the GPS, which means you can set it at a specific point wherever you'd like, set it there, and it will stay there. I've seen it flown in windy, like slightly windy conditions. I wouldn't recommend you take it out to Hurricane Katrina, lest it goes out to sea.
I'm from Florida. Been there, done that.
Yeah, let's not do that with this one. But this will stay in the air, and it will stay there until it dies. Bam, literally. But, so this also has general GPS. Your coordinates as well as telemetry data will show up on the transmitter screen, or in the case if you have a standard transmitter, it'll stay at its coordinates right there. Okay, it'll flash back and forth between longitude and latitude. The most important thing you want to remember about this drone is that it also has return to home and follow me. Return home being that you don't even have to set a point. You have to calibrate every GPS drone that we have very straightforward before it takes off to redo the GPS so that it flies at its optimum every time during GPS mode. It'll return to the place where you started it. That's all. You just have to press down on the right throttle until you hear a click. Same thing on the standard transmitter. Okay? Very, very easy. It'll come right back. Sometimes it'll land a few feet off, but you should be good. Okay, so that's the Desire. Very, very good beginner drone. Very good for someone who's just beginning to take the drone world to the outside. This is an outside flyer, by the way. Now, moving on to our intermediate drone. This is one of our most popular intermediate drone series. It came out last year. Some of you Hubsan fans might know it as the 501S, also known as the badass little guy. Literally, in Chinese, we call it 坏小子, badass little guy. Literally translates to that. Just a little too long to ride on the body of the plane, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this guy has a very good camera, is an FPV drone, records at 1080. Yes, 5MP. Also very, very good flight behavior, brushless motors. Let me see. Fully fleshed out GPS, all the features that I aforementioned with this one. Flips also, performs plenty of acrobatics. You can push it quite a bit. It goes for about 20 minutes, conservatively.
I want one.
You want one. I want one too, except, you know, I'd probably kill it because I don't have that much experience. So, very, very stable flyer. Goes up really high. 250米是不是还是高300 300 meters worth of range. That's a lot. That's 900 feet. Especially for this sort of size. Very, very sturdy if you feel it.
Is that up or out?
两边都是上去 up and out.
Oh, that's illegal. 400 feet is the limit.
I know, right? That's why you don't want to fly it too high up. I mean, that's the limit of the drone, if you know what I mean. Of course, you don't want to be breaking any laws, right?
You're not suggesting we fly it above 400 feet.
I'm not suggesting anything, Joel. That was your suggestion.
Oh, no. I'm making no such suggestion. I'm a Part 107. I obey the law.
Okay, very well. However, I made no such suggestion. Ask me for the specs. I am truthfully reporting what this drone is capable of.
So when you're in China, fly it at 700 feet.
Well, if you want. So yeah, this guy is great. I honestly love this drone. A lot of people love it as well. It'll come with this transmitter standard. However, we do have a deluxe edition with a much fancier transmitter, an even bigger, like that one you can get a nice range out of, even better range on that one. Also slightly better graphics on that one too, Slim. So you will have everything that you need here in every single set. You will have a transmitter, a charger, extra set of propellers, and the standard battery for each drone. Okay, so yeah, those are the biggest ones I'm going to be introducing right now. I'm going to introduce to you something that you Hubsan fans might also know, and some non-Hubsan fans I also want to know about. You might recognize this as the Nano. This is the H111. This is the original mini-sized quadcopter that we came out with. You see everyone copying it like Sima and Cheerson? This was ours originally, okay? This little guy. We came out this year with a camera and FPV version. FPV. Not for mass production yet. Not for the general public yet.
4K?
No. Do not mistake this for 4K. We can't fit that. We can't do that yet. But this, like one of our 107D Plus for the people who know about it, was formerly our smallest FPV drone. However, we have come out with a new smallest one. This is known as the Hubsan H111D. Okay, it'll come with the standard transmitter, and yes, it will record video and it will take pictures. Okay. Same with this one, except this one's the camera version, no FPV, but you can still take pictures and whatnot with it, stream video or record video and whatnot. This, I think, is a new line that we came out with. H002, yes? This guy is camera only, FPV, or no FPV, but it's a sturdy little flyer. Okay, this one again is not out for mass production yet. I suppose you'd look forward to it. And just in case you were wondering how small we could go, this is its little brother. If you want to know how small it is, let me show you. This is the H001, not 007.
Now, how long does it take to lose this?
This? I don't know. How quickly can you lose it? Fly it outside. That's how quickly you can lose it. This one, of course, is mostly for hobbyists and for little kids. The kids will go nuts with this. This guy can fly surprisingly high. Do you know how high this booth is? We've flown it above the height of this booth. Okay? So this guy, like, we can't even determine range on this guy. It's variable. But it'll net you about 5 minutes of flight time conservatively. And a very steady flyer. I love this guy. I think I would personally steal it from the warehouse when nobody's looking. So yeah, this is the 001. And hopefully we'll have it out soon. My lips are sealed as to when it's gonna come out. It's not even my choice. I don't even know. So yeah, keep your eye out for any of these guys. The Desire, as well as the 501S, which are the two FPVs that I just showed you, as well as the non-FPV brother of this one, are already out. This one has already been out for a year. This one for the past month and a half to 2 months. So if you like, look them up. We have great reviews online. You can even buy one yourself from Amazon. Bang Good, Gear Best, B&H. Shout out to B&H. They were one of our best resellers.
They've gotten lots of my money.
Yeah.
So is Gear Best and a few of the others.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, B&H has some customer service that is actually very decent. Amazon, you buy them, they just leave it there. They just want your money. But yeah, B&H, we love.
But you have absolutely no bias.
Huh?
You have no bias.
Totally no bias at all, man. But yeah, look, keep your eye out for any one of these guys, especially the Desire and the 501S. And if you are interested in the mini series, keep your eye out for that one as well. This has been a nice time with you guys.
Oh, well. Thank you very much. That was the most fun I've had interviewing people all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Hell, you're great when you're...
Thanks. I can't. This has been a great, thank you. Can go. True. Great, thank you.